The Lions are now on the clock. All right, now that the pick's in, let's go to Adam. Adam, what can you tell us about this guy?
While you wouldn't normally be surprised to see a quarterback winning the Heisman, it's his electric style of play on the field that makes him a little more intriguing versus previous Heisman-winning quarterbacks. He was one of the most exciting players to watch in all of college football, making plays with his arm and his feet. He's an escape artist, turning would-be sacks into dazzling touchdown throws. He's going to need to learn to operate more in the pocket in the NFL, but I'm excited to see what this Heisman winner will do for his new team.
The Vikings are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Eagles are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Here we go!
On first down, Watson. Forced out to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Let's go!
Watson on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To throw is Watson. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On first down, it's Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Again, it's Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Day. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
He really looked comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a first down.
From the red zone now, Watson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his third catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Back to throw, Watson. This will be caught at about the 6. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Watson down to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even worse.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Here we go!
They'll go again with Bell. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 27 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Well, partner, that was another
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Now a first down throw, Watson. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Antonio Brown, 75 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back.
Intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
He looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Alex Anzalone coming hard on the blitz. He dumps it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here's Watson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Watson on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Day. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Here's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Lucas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
And Daniels has it left side. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. So 2 minutes to go in a wild 1st half. We'll come back to Miami after this. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our 1st half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. And able to pull off the hurdle. Not a ton there on the back end, but a nice move and a good game. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Watson, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the... So the foot... will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Come on, let's go.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Eli Rogers that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and 2, Watson got his man complete over the middle. It's Day. Look at the big man rumble. 30, past the 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down, and the Dolphins add on to their lead. Second quarter score from down in Houston. And the Bills have now opened up a 2-touchdown lead. Phillip Rivers, how about this? 4 first-half touchdown passes. Now Watson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. The 20, 10, 5, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. Already his second. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. They go play action here on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way. And
there he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Deshaun Watson, 72 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. To throw is Watson on 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle. And that's going to tack on 15 more.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now it's Watson throwing right, and that's complete. And he is leveled. Knocked down hard. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Daniels. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend? And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. So now here come the Dolphins. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Deion Jones leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Watson. Over the middle, it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Back to throw. Watson. A swing pass caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
And in this day and age, I would love to play quarterback in the NFL.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. Throw left side complete. That's Lucas. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control. Offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Now Fitzpatrick looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Day. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we've reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsauer? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep him here.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. I think all teams probably this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Throwing Fitzpatrick over the middle, complete. It's Day, and he'll get it down here to the 43. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them. Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down. That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The give is to Bell. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to...
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your side.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla.
You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut.
You